What's up, nerds? Welcome to Nintendo Pow Block, episode 104 for May 8th, 2018. I'm one of your hosts, Corey Dirrig, and alongside me, as always, that retro code, Edward Varnell.
Yeah, can you agree that Konami's music is just 8-bit hip-hop?
Nope.
Hello, everybody. Wait, what?
To my right here, the wise Wisconsinite. Please say something smart. Jesse Douglas. Something that
with cheese.
Yeah! Love it! Oh, man. That logo for that show is so good. It's just the scripted with cheese. It's so good. So good. Oh, man. Whoever invented that font should get a medal, because it's comical, for sure.
I can't wait to see how many views this show get.
Oh, man. It's okay, so for those who aren't paying attention, we on our YouTube page, youtube.com/ngrradio, you should subscribe. Just click over there right now. Today, actually, later today, if you listen to this right at 7 a.m. when it posts, later today at 10 a.m. Eastern, we are debuting our Battle Royale show. We had a lot of requests from Squad Goals to move Battle Royale into do something different with it. So we started a new show called Royale with cheese.
Yeah,
that's me.
So we are talking about that show. And man, we did a couple Fortnite ones this week too, and it was it was a good one.
Except for the one where we literally died the second we touched ground.
Yeah.
Dang.
Well, okay, so in Fortnite, there's this area where the meteor hit, and we went to go explore where the meteor hit, and so did everybody else. So, and yeah, that was fun. And then the next round, Jesse died 2 minutes in and left me all alone.
Wow.
And then I got murdered by someone who was literally hiding in plain sight. And Jesse's like, "There's a guy right there." I'm like, "Where?" And he's like, "Doo-doo-doo-doo." And I'm like, "Oh, right there, I guess, where I died." So, oh man. But anyways, how you guys doing? How's everybody doing? Good.
Pretty good.
Really good. Yes.
Oh, I'm great.
Had a great day.
I feel, I don't know. I've been a little bit stressed out lately. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It's been it's I'd say it's been one of those weeks, but it's been one of those weeks the last 3 or 4 weeks. So I've just, oh man. Anyways, Ed caught some of my wrath before we started recording. Well, when something doesn't work and you pay money for it, it's frustrating.
That is true.
So
that is true. But I be the positive supporter type. Be like, it's okay, boss. Things gonna work out. It's all good. And it worked out.
Yeah.
In a way. Look, in a way.
Yeah. Fair. No, fair. But anyways, let's see. Ed, what have you been playing?
So, played a little bit of Lightfall.
Yeah.
I'm still at the part where the dragon is touched up. I could get to the first 2 sections, and then I get to I'm assuming that it's only 3 sections. So it feels like when I get to the 3rd section, I die and I go back. So I'm still trying to get that balance and make sure that when the wave come, I wait for that much to go, and then I'm able to go through there. But enjoying Lightfall. Been playing a lot of Xbox lately. So I've been installing some of my past games that I kind of still have wrapped up, and started to try some of them out. Played ukulele for a little bit. It's a rare game in spirit. It's not bad or anything. A lot of the talking kind of gets annoying, but
it has a 3D model of Shovel Knight in it. How can it be bad?
I'm not saying that it's bad. It's way better than Super Lucky's Tale. If you need a platformer game for Xbox, go play Ukulele. Forget Super Lucky's Tale.
Or Shovel Knight. You can buy just Shovel Knight.
Yeah. Modern 3D platform. Well, Shovel Knight is a modern 3D modern 2D platform, I should say.
Or you can buy Conquer Live and Reloaded, which is now backwards compatible on Xbox.
Just get Rare Replay.
I do have Rare Replay, and I need to finish like 30-something games that's on it, trying to get the achievement. I'm trying to play the Battletoad game on there. That thing is long.
Good luck with that. Is it long or is it just frustrating?
It's long. It's not too frustrating because it does give you free continues. So played the Streets of Rage collection. Pretty much played Streets of Rage 2 on easy. Just felt like going through it. I don't know if that game got any achievements or anything because I didn't get nothing. I actually played the Japanese version because Blaze, when she drop kicks, her drop kick animation is different because it shows her white panties. And it had to get censored when it came to the Sega Genesis. So like you look at her animation, her drop kicks are different, but like the rest of the whole game is the same thing. Played Rogue Troopers. It's like an indie kind of game. I think it's like 4 players. And you it's an action shoot 'em up kind of game. Not in the spirit of Contra, but almost like it plays like a twin stick shooter in a sense because you shoot with using the analog control. But when you look at it, you think, is this a Smash game? But it's not a Smash game. It's a like 2D shoot 'em up platform. It's very weird. And then it's just like install like Metal Gear 5, installed Geometry Wars 3, and like some other games and stuff. So I'm gonna like try them out a little bit later. Play Ikaruga and Geometry Wars, like the first one. Just like was playing little indie stuff while my games was installing and everything. Like LA Noir, that was like installing. But pretty much that's all I've been playing. Haven't been back on my PS4 just yet, even though I did pick some games up and install them. I just haven't played anything after like God of War after I finished that. So, but that's pretty much all I've been playing at this moment. And there are some things that we've been playing for our Nindy showcase, but nothing like personal for me just yet on Switch, because I really want to get back into a lot of Switch games, but just finishing up some other games at this time. But that's what I've been playing.
Nindy showcase, it's coming.
Yes,
it's coming. July 23rd, or June 23rd, I should say. June 23rd, first episode. Woo!
Yes!
Shovel Knight. Woo!
I cannot wait for that episode. That was a good discussion. We had some really good discussions on our Nindy showcase. It kind of have to remember that we're not doing pilot play.
I know. What game? It was. I think it was the Blaster Master episode.
Yeah.
Where Ed was getting like super into pod and play mode, and like these episodes are only supposed to be like 10 to 15 minutes to showcase the game, and it's like we were talking about a bunch of stuff during that episode, and it ended up being over 20 minutes long because Ed got into super pod and play mode, and I'm just like, Ed.
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah. I even mentioned, I was just like, this is turned into a pod and play, and it's not that. So I'm going to we're going to end this episode and then went about our day.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Lightfall one almost turned into that too.
Yeah. But Lightfall's so fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and it's just one of those games where it's hard to talk while you're playing because it takes so much, so much of your energy to make sure you're doing that correctly.
Yes.
Jesse, what have you been playing besides Lightfall?
Yeah,
just kidding. Talk about Lightfall. Please talk about Lightfall.
I will after. I'll leave it for last. But I played Siege a little bit. I played some World War II a little bit. Some Burnout Paradise I played a little. Overwatch, and a while back I beat Zeo Drifter finally, and I really liked that game. Like it was easy enough, but I mean it was challenging, but not like overly like overly hard. But like you just had to get used to, kind of like Cuphead. You had to get used to like how things go and the patterns and things like that, and then it was pretty easy. But it really gave me a good chunk of like taking some time to get used to things, and it was a lot of fun. I did enjoy it. But I played actually last night. I played a big chunk of Far Cry 5 again, because I just love going back to that game and just screwing around. And that it's got like one of my favorite probably open worlds, I think, like alongside like Zelda, Breath of the Wild. Like it's just, there's just so much stuff to like find and to get in. Like I don't even think I've uncovered the like cloudiness of like half the map yet in Far Cry 5, and I've put so many hours into it already. Like there's just so much to explore in that map, and it's just crazy. Like the drug that they sell in the game or whatever that the people are making. Like you could see a person that's got this like greenish like glow around them, and then if you go to try to kill them, they turn into an animal, and next thing you know, like a bear or something is running at you trying to kill you. And it's just such a crazy, weird game in a lot of ways, and that's why I like it so much. Like I know a lot of people don't care for the story, and I'm probably one of them, but like just overall, it's just a fun game to screw around in. So I went back to that a little bit, but I've been looking for stuff to download on my Xbox, things that we can maybe play together and make some squad goal stuff of, and things like that too. But I think I'm gonna finally to put Quantum Break back on my Xbox and get back to that. And I think though, before I do that, I'm gonna come back to Recore a little bit and try to get further in that, because I really do like that game. And then like with Lightfall, I'm basically, all I have left to do is to go against the final boss in that game, and it is very challenging final boss. So it's definitely they made it like a very unique like very difficult boss to finish the game with. So I'm not gonna say too much about it, but it definitely like mixes a lot of the different kinds of obstacles and things like that you've kind of had to deal with throughout the game, and kind of makes you really work for it. So I had a hard time because I didn't know exactly. I thought like you were supposed to be able to hit the boss, like with your that block attack that looks kind of like a sword flying across the screen. I thought like you'd be able to hit him with that like throughout as it's going through the different like phases or whatever, but it turns out there's only a certain time period where you've got a chance to finally attack them. So I didn't realize that until way later, because I was trying to figure it out, and I kept on trying to jump up by him and attack him with that, and then I'd get hit or whatever and get killed. So, but I finally figured that out. So now I should be able to, once I figure out the like how things go and stuff, then I should be able to beat them, no problem. But it's that game is so much fun though. Like I said before too, I don't I didn't really go get all the things that you have to collect throughout the maps. I've probably only got like maybe a quarter to half of them. But that's something that I'll probably go back and then I'll just try to do that, get those things later, and try to, you know, get the full story and sit down and actually try to read everything and try to really understand like everything that's going on in the game. So
yeah, I'm trying to get the mugs now, so I don't have to do that.
yeah. It's some of them are really hard because a lot of them are hidden. Like you can't really tell that there's something there unless you go right up to the wall and do like an attack or something, and then all of a sudden like a chunk of the wall will disappear, and then it opens up a hidden, you know, area.
Yeah.
So I mean, they did a really good job of like, you know, making it subtle where you can kind of tell something is there, but if you're moving too quickly and not paying attention, it's very easy to miss it. So yeah, I that game is so good. And if, you know, anyone who hasn't picked it up yet, like definitely for $15, like I said before, $15 is nothing. It's worth so much more than that, in my opinion. So
yeah, I'm assuming that it only got like 4 worlds or something.
It's basically just 3. I thought it was going to be 4, but I'm pretty sure it's only 3. Unless this boss that I'm going against isn't the final boss, and it's just something to go on to the next level. But I think there's only the 3.
Okay, because the way that when you go to like when you start the game, it's like those 4 circles. So I was thinking each circle represented a world or something.
Yeah, see, I did 2. But I don't know. Or maybe I am on 4 levels. I don't remember. I guess maybe I am in the 4th one. I guess I
just
really
just play a little bit more.
Yeah, so it's a great game though. I definitely think people should check it out.
Nice.
So.
It's worth more than Bad Dudes.
Bad Dudes.
I had to look this way because I don't know if I'm in the middle or anything or side.
Well, that's like saying that drinking water is better than drinking piss. I mean,
piss is actually water, and you can drink it.
Yeah, but it's just like Bad Dudes is just like a cheap game. I didn't expect it to be this amazing game that's gonna, blow my mind or anything.
You mean Bad Dudes? You mean Bad Dudes didn't blow your mind, Jesse?
No. I knew it wouldn't. Just like I knew that like the ongoing joke is that we can't wait for Shaq Fu to come out because it's gonna be such an amazing game.
Release date for Shaq Fu.
What?
Hold on.
I cannot wait.
We have a release date for Shaq Fu. All right, hold on.
Yes.
I gotta find
Breaking news.
Where's my calendar at? Hold on.
This is awful news.
Oh no.
Breaking.
There it is. Okay. Shaq Fu's coming out June 5th on the eShop.
Do not buy this, anyone.
I'm not. I'm getting it for free.
Those who think that you should buy it just to get for last, do not support this.
No, buy Shaq Fu. We need more Shaq Fu.
Yeah.
We need it. We need a remaster of the first game, and we also need a third game, and then they could have the Shaq Fu trilogy.
Yeah, you guys keep buying it, then we can get loot crates, we can get all that stuff will be added to it.
Do not buy this garbage.
We can't wait for the loot crates.
Don't buy this garbage with rotten cheese. Do not buy Shaq Fu. Go get Shovel Knight. Go support other local indie games that has higher quality.
Go get Bad Dudes.
Go get Bad Dudes, yes.
Oh, man. Yep. Best game ever, Shaq Fu. It's coming your way, guys. You can check out a Shaq Fu Let's Play on youtube.com/NGR radio under the PAX East 2018 playlist.
Oh, good night.
It's fun. Oh, it's a good time.
Yeah.
Ed,
I love how Chris said, and you might be right. This game might be garbage.
Well, I mean, I didn't think it was going to be the best game ever, but whoa.
Yeah.
Game. It was rough. So.
What if they like played us all and that was just like a really really early demo of it, and like when
it's coming out in June.
I know, but they could have still just been like, we'll just give them this early demo that we made.
Save your money and get Wolfenstein on the 29th of June. Wolfenstein 2, I should say.
Yeah, Wolfenstein 2. And Mega Man.
That comes out this month.
Oh, wait, yeah, you're right. Hold on.
There's like a million things coming out this month, isn't there?
June, you could be buying Sushi Strikers, Mario Tennis, Wolfenstein. Yeah. Don't waste your money on whatever that other garbage game is we were just talking about.
Isn't Donkey Kong coming out this month, too?
It's already out.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It is already out. I forgot about that.
Yep. Guess what? Still Donkey Kong Country. Tropical Freeze.
Dude, that mug was sold out at Target. Like, it's sold out everywhere in my area. I'm like, oh, dang it.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, it's available on the eShop. But...
There was only one copy left when I got it, so. Whew. Good times, though. Good times, guys.
I want to get it. I love the Donkey Kong Country games.
Oh, they're so good.
Not the first one. I didn't care for the first one. It kind of.
Oh, you mean the Super Nintendo ones, or
the Super Nintendo?
Okay, yeah, no.
Ugh.
I'm talking about Returns and Tropical Freeze.
Tropical Freeze.
I never played Return. Well, I haven't played either of them, but I've only played the original ones. Like, those are the ones that I still play them every once in a while because I got them for Super Nintendo. But
Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. It's the only song I know about this.
All right, Biggie Smalls.
Ed, did you see I got my green screen?
Yes.
Woo! That means I can actually
Awesome.
do stuff. Sort of. All right. Anyways, is that all you've been playing, Jesse? Besides Lightfall?
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's basically it. Yeah, and had a lot of fun playing Sea of Thieves last night too.
Oh yeah, I forgot we did play Sea of Thieves. Oh,
I haven't touched that game in a long time.
Well,
that's such a good game.
That seems to be your problem, Ed. It's amazing.
He falls asleep when he does play it.
And then wake up in hell, in purgatory. Be like, what the heck just happened? We was on the ship.
I know, that was a good time.
I could literally tell you, I don't remember even falling asleep that night that we played, and then waking up dead. I'm like, how the heck did I fall? I don't know how I fell asleep. I think we was waiting, and I was just waiting for y'all to turn in the treasure, and I think I laid down, and when I woke up, I was dead. I'm like, what happened?
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah, that was fun playing that. Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing that again, some more, like with a bigger group. Because I mean, it was fun, just the two of us. We had, it seemed like a lot to try to deal with, because we went from starting out to seeing like no one, and Corey's like, I wonder if anyone's even playing this game, and then all of a sudden, next thing you know, like we later on were like see like 3 ships around us at once.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh crap! And luckily, all of them were just doing their thing and just ignored us for the most part.
I don't know that third episode of Squad Goals we recorded. We started it, and I was entering the show, and then we got attacked. I was like, oh.
Yeah, he's literally introducing the show, and we're started getting shot at by another boat. Because we were just had gotten rid of all of our loot, like traded it in to get money, and like I was going to get everything prepared on the boat, and I just happened to look, and I'm like, oh crap, someone's shooting at us, and he, like as he's starting the show. He's like, "Oh, it's the show. We're good. Let's go." It's great. So yeah, and it's a fun game still. I don't get to play it as much as I'd like to, but
yeah, I need to join in and
well, and I know
part of the shenanigans.
Well, and I know Larry wants to play with us, so like sometime. So we still need to try to like maybe do a night where the four of us can get together. And then I've had people in like the Fathers of the Grind Facebook page and stuff that were asking when I was gonna play Sea of Thieves with them. So like there's plenty of people out there like in our kind of our little groups that want to play it. So we have plenty of people we could probably go to get involved in some of our episodes with it. So
yeah.
So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that.
That's gonna be a part of play crossover like it ain't no other.
Man.
So
yeah.
Well, shoot, the bad thing about it is just like if y'all play and I don't, because all of y'all, well, of course, the father to me, you a dad, and then Larry a dad, and the Father of the Grind folks are dads. It's just like none of this fits me because I'm not a dad.
Well, better hurry up, Ed. Chop chop.
Y'all know my preference.
My nephews were adopted. Just throwing it out there. It's an option.
Yeah, there's no excuse that you're not a dad.
No excuse.
There's no excuse.
Surrogates.
No excuses.
My excuse is this: it's not happening because I don't want any. I'll take care of yours and claim them as mine. I don't claim them on my taxes or anything. But no.
Are you sure you don't want to do that?
I would be god uncle, god papa, godfather, all of that stuff. Actual dad? No.
No thanks.
A father for hire.
Not even that.
That sounds dangerous.
A father for hire is called babysitter for me. Come get your kid. Because I got podcasts to record and I want to go out and eat. I got things to do. I got games to buy. Things to play.
Oh, man. Wow. Anything else, Jesse, you want to discuss? Nothing?
No, I think we're good.
Oh, okay.
Now we can finally get into the show like a half an hour later.
Oh, I haven't even talked about what I've been playing yet.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Oh, man. I've
What have you been playing that's not show related?
That's not show related?
Yeah.
I played about three more hours of God of War, and man, I don't know. I wish that game was hooking me more than it was. It's just, for some reason, it's just not like grabbing me like I want it to, and which sucks because I love that series so much. Every time I play it, I'm like, man, I like Horizon is better. You know, like if you're just talking basic PlayStation exclusives of games, I'd rather be playing on the platform. Like I was it sucks because the whole time I was playing it the other day, I was like, man, I wish I was just finishing the Horizon DLC. Like that's all I was thinking the whole time. And it's not that the game is bad or anything. I just like it's just not grabbing me like I want it to, you know. And I know like it. I don't know, man. It's weird.
I think it kind of loses its luster in a way because it kind of feels very repetitive. Like after you fight like so many enemies and do so many moves and stuff, it's just like I understand the level layout and I know I'm supposed to be here for the story, but like some of the combat like arena fights just feels like it's the same. Like they're challenging depending on which difficulty you're playing on. Other than that, it's like almost the same thing. Yeah. There's like no good flow to it.
Yeah. I don't know. I I like it. I'm not in love with it like a lot of people are, I guess. And like, I don't know. I mean, next week's NGR, I'm not going to be on because during our recording time, it's Sana's birthday, so we're going to be out doing stuff. But it just, with the limited amount of time of gaming time that I have, I would rather be playing something else, which is sad because God of War was like my most anticipated game of the year this year. Besides, well, at least the first half, because we don't know what Nintendo's bringing out the second half of the year besides Smash. Right. Even though I'm not like a huge Smash guy, I'm still interested in like, are they bringing Fire Emblem out this year finally or whatever? But it's just not grabbing me the way I wanted it to. And like I've been playing Lightfall, and I know we played it for the Nindies showcase thing, but I played a little bit more, and like to me that game is so much more enjoyable right now than God of War is. So like I think I'm just gonna put God of War away for a while and come back to it because that's what happened with that's what happened with Horizon. Was like it wasn't grabbing me right away at first, and I put it down. Well, that and like the excitement for Switch was like off the charts, because they came out like 3 days later. But
I think with you, Corey, I think you got to probably do maybe one more episode of Storytellers, and like because I think you already did 3 of them, right?
Yeah, I have the other ones edited. I just haven't gotten a chance to like load them up yet.
I think you probably got to do one more so you can just like include it. And they'd be like, if you guys want to find out more, God of War is available for PlayStation 4, and then let it end like that. Because you started Storytellers in the game, and I know what your intentions was, but I'm like, if you're going to put it to the side, at least like conclude Storytellers first, not with the full game, just to where you think it would be a cool thing to end at. So people who are very interested go out and play it and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I'll probably just like what I'll probably do honestly is just make my way through the story and then just put it away, because like I do want to find out what happens, and I'm kind of at a part that's, a lot of people say this is where the game kind of goes from being good to great, and I'm like, okay, well, if this is where everybody's kind of saying that, I'm gonna push through for another couple hours or so. But I think I'm just gonna nope, Ed, no noises, no grunts, no extracurriculars from you. No just so I mean I'm gonna keep pushing through it. I think I don't know. I'm just kind of sad that it's not grabbing me like I wanted it to. But other than that, I booted up South Park on Switch. Looks real good. It's South Park on Switch. I mean, it's not like I was expecting anything different, but it's fun. It's South Park. I still wish Stick of Truth was on the Switch because I think it's a slightly better game. At least in like the combat style and stuff, I think it's better. But I do like the superhero thing, and it's fun. It's pretty polished and fun. I'm glad it's there.
I think it will. The Stick of Truth will come. I think Ubisoft is just going to do an announcement for it. And it'll probably be like a free download or something like if you pre-order something, they'll give you Stick of Truth, or they'll put it down like for $19.99, like it'll come later.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a download title only for $19.99 because that's what it is on all the other platforms right now.
I mean, it just makes sense. Like to me, I'm like, don't even bring out a physical copy. Just make it digitally available.
Yeah. So, but. That's kind of all I've been playing, really. I haven't really had much time. Like, I mean, everything I just said I played, it's really only been for, like, a couple... Like, God of War was a couple hours. Lightfall was, like, a half hour outside of the Nindy showcase. South Park was, like, a half hour or so. I just haven't had a lot of time. But... I mean, it happens. Yeah, I'll get there. So, but 36 minutes into the show, why don't we get into some news bits?
Yes.
which is fine because there's not really a lot of news. We're recording on Sunday, so I mean, it's not like there's a lot of news that happens on the weekend. So,
I think we covered most of it on a Friday show.
I know, we did. Okay, so, let's start with this news story from Game Informer. This weekend, Splatfest is Ninja Turtles themed. Raphael against Leonardo. It is a 3-week span. It is a 3-week span Splatfest. So Nintendo's teamed up with Nickelodeon to bring T-shirts featuring the Ninja Turtles, the new Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles T-shirts. 2 Splatoon, and the first week is Raph versus Leo. Next week is Mikey versus Donnie, and the last week is the winner of the first 2 weeks are battling each other to see who becomes victorious. So it's a cool idea. I'm surprised that Nintendo kind of teamed up with Nickelodeon. That's kind of an interesting thing.
Yeah.
Which, I actually kind of want to get in on the Splatfest because I want to, but I don't want to do it because for a lack of better terms, and we did a whole expansion pass on this, I do not support the new direction of the Ninja Turtles. Trying to be better about being less negative when being critical. So I'm just going to say I do not support the new direction of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which I almost pulled the trigger on one of those Leonardo statues from NECA,
Mm-hmm.
but the price is so out of control. I'm like, no, can't.
The rent is too dang high.
The price went up like $90 since they came out.
Wait, what?
Yeah, because they were so limited. And so, I wanted to get one around Christmas time, and then I was like, nah, I'll wait.
That's the work of Satan. Satan?
So, but is this gonna get you guys back into Splatfest?
Well, I don't have Splatoon yet, so
I've been trying to find that starter pack, and it's sold out everywhere. And I'm just like, So once I get the starter pack, I'm gonna be looking around for it this week. I'm gonna try to hop on it.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't played Splatoon in a while. Every time a new update comes out, I go into the menu and it's like check for update, and I just download the update just so I have it just in case I want to. But I just, I can't. Just can't. So,
which I wonder if they're gonna bring back the Transformers ones, like from the first Splatoon.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they could, except there's not really a new Transformers cartoon to promote. I guess there's a new movie coming out soon. Sorta.
I mean, bringing it back because I think that was the first kind of, not so much with Hasbro or anything, but kind of the first actual product outside of Nintendo coming in to do like a joint kind of thing with them, like marketing. And so to me, it feels like Turtles is the second one, Because think about it, like, would you play a He-Man version of Splatoon?
A He-Man version? No, nobody's gonna play He-Man anything.
Like He-Man versus the Skull thing, or He-Man and She-Ra versus each other. Like, know.
Ed. Nobody's playing He-Man anything.
You might be surprised.
No, they're wrong. No.
Would you do G.I. Joe versus Cobra?
Ooh, that'd be a good one.
Cobra, la 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 la.
Oh man.
I was trying to think of things that are coming out that they could do themed of it, but I can't really think of anything off the top of my head other than the what's it, the Incredibles or something. Ooh, from Disney.
Pixar,
Pixar.
Ooh,
yeah,
that'd be a good one. That'd be great.
Pixar versus Disney in a sense, or you just talking about in the Pixar universe?
Just the Incredibles themselves, like the movie that's coming out.
Oh, man, I can't wait for Incredibles 2. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, I know. I I actually joined the Secret Friends Unite their top 10 thing where you like try to guess what movies are gonna be, in what position in the top 10 or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was having a hard time like trying to figure out where that one, because I think that one's gonna sell really well, like in the box office.
Oh yeah.
But I was trying to think of where. I think I ended up putting it as second underneath the new Avengers movie.
I haven't seen the new Avengers yet.
I haven't either. I don't know. I haven't seen, I think, only the first one.
Do they have?
I don't.
Do they have Deadpool 2 on the list?
Yeah, yeah, Deadpool 2. Yeah, I think I put that one at like third or fourth place.
And what about Black Panther? Did they have it or they didn't include it?
No, I don't think that was included. I don't remember. I don't think so, because it was like a certain time period that they're doing. So,
because Marvel already did pretty much $2 billion with just 2 movies. Like Black Panther did $1 billion and Avengers did $1 billion.
Yeah.
So it's just like.
I think it's safe to say that Marvel movies, people like to watch them.
Well, Black Panther about to make more because it just came out today.
Yeah,
so. It's out on DVD already, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it just
DVD
came
and Blu-ray.
Didn't it just
like you could buy it digitally, but the physical copy, you could buy now.
Yeah, see, I'm more of a fan of the solo movies by Marvel. Like I'd rather see, like, I haven't yet, but I want to see Ant-Man. I love Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange is on Netflix. I need to watch that.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
It's a really good movie. I like it. And then I want to see Black Panther. I don't know what it is. I just don't care about the Avenger movies. It just doesn't do it for me.
I think the way that they started out, it was really fun. And then when Joss Whedon did the second movie, it kind of got a little bit serious.
Yeah.
And then they just started incorporating different things. Because I think I'm just like, from a Marvel sense, it's like if we just put them in the universe, we could get more money. Yeah. But I'm more excited that Batman Ninja is coming out. Is out. I want to get that one. That's DC Animated's new movie, and it looks good. Yeah. Batman as in feudal Japan. I'm just like, yes.
Yeah.
And if you guys,
that does look really good.
If you guys have not, they did an animated short a couple of years ago when they did Young Justice, and that's when they did it where Batman was in Japan. If you have not seen that short, go find it on YouTube. It's really good. They showed it on Cartoon Network during their like DC block, and it's really good.
Yeah, like any Batman like I love the Batman cartoons. They're so good. Like all of them. Like, I mean, they all had their own style and stuff throughout the years, but like, man, that like the 90s Batman cartoon, like yes. So good.
Sorry, Corey. Do you want to move on to the next topic?
No, I actually like when Jesse's on because we never ever talk about Nintendo when he's on. It always just turns into something like, I mean, I guess we can move on, but you know what I'm saying. I just like, man, it helps fill the show.
Yeah.
So, okay. I guess we can get on to the next story here. They've announced the 2018 World Video Game Hall of Fame inductees. So we're gonna talk about those for a minute. Not a lot of Nintendo representation here, but still important to talk about nonetheless because important games are getting recognition that they probably deserve So this comes from IGN. Final Fantasy VII Tomb Raider among 2018 World Video Game Hall of Fame inductees. The 4 2018 Hall of Fame inductees have been announced at the Strong National Museum of Play. This year, Space War, John Madden Football, Tomb Raider, and Final Fantasy VII are added to the list, which brings new games into the fold annually to recognize their sustained popularity or impact. Space War, for instance, was not added for commercial success, but for its contribution in launching the industry and changing the way people thought about computers. The list started back in 2015, and the new games joined the likes of Donkey Kong, Halo, Street Fighter II, which were added last year, and then this year's inductees were narrowed down from 12 finalists, which included Asteroids, Half-Life, and Minecraft. So, yeah, it's good that these games are... it's nice that these games are being recognized, and, you know, they change the industry. They change how we look at games as a whole. You know, Tomb Raider, I thought, was interesting pick, not just because of, like, you know, that game just doesn't hold up this today, but, like, I guess Laura had a major impact on gaming and kind of brought a popular female protagonist into the world of gaming, and, you know, changed how we thought about third-person action genre a little bit. Madden obviously launched a juggernaut of a franchise in terms of sports simulation. So, and then there's Final Fantasy VII, my favorite game of all time. That was a joke, guys.
From Corey's perspective. But like Tomb Raider, I think Tomb Raider introduced kind of like the same love for female protagonists as Princess Peach was, or Princess Toast, or whatever you want to call it, where people were cosplaying as her, whether it's a female or a guy dressing up as Princess Peach. You know, people end up kind of just loving Princess Peach, and she's become a well-known icon, where Laura Croft is a well-known icon that you actually get the chance to play her and go on these grand adventures, you know. And of course, everybody would like the triangle boobs and stuff and all of that, but you know, it felt good.
I wasn't gonna say anything, but
but backflipping and shooting at the dinosaur with the double guns, and just having that long you know, exploration with gamers at that time. And she's kind of had one of the most story development in history. How her three games started good, and then when it became almost like the Mega Man sequel effect to it, how the game started getting bad until like this reboot brought her back up to a recognized status of having great, amazing games. You know, her just the history of it, even with the movies and stuff. Her being in Playboy, her having a collage on EGM where a guy took all the screenshots from the game and actually made a collage where she has the glasses looking down. And it was a real nice photo that EGM did. Like, you know, Lara Croft really has had a big impact in this gaming history. Final Fantasy VII did it for pretty much CGI storytelling, you know, and giving us probably one of the most well-beloved casts in the Final Fantasy series. You know, just the impact of Cloud, impact of Aerith, Sephiroth, Tifa, Red 13, you know, having a grand adventure on 3 discs, the Materia system, just like Final Fantasy VII took role-playing games in a new perspective, and everybody tried to incorporate that in their other games until like Super Mario 64, which ended up changing like gaming in general for 3D. Like, so, yeah, those two games definitely are a big impact, and from the 90s until like probably now. that they're still impactful.
Yeah, the Tomb Raider game, like honestly, that at the time when that came out, it was like my favorite game like ever that I had ever played at that point. Like I know like the graphics and stuff like that don't hold up, but like I don't know, it was just like and I kind of was one of those people that kind of got bummed when they started moving away from you, like attacking animals, like because to me it felt like more like Indiana Jones kind of, like you're playing out an Indiana Jones movie almost. But like you're just going up against the elements in that area. I liked that better, and I really just couldn't get into it nearly as much when it was you were shooting at other humans.
Yeah,
like it just took away from the experience for me. Like I just didn't like now I've accepted it because like the storytelling and stuff in the newer, the reboot is a little bit, it's more in depth and it makes sense why she's shooting other humans and stuff like that. But in that first game, like I just loved it so much because you felt like you were in these areas trying to find these artifacts and things like that, and it was up to just you to survive, for the most part. And then like once they started going away from like you shooting just things in the elements and having to go against people, I just didn't really get into it as much. And I think that's why that first one is still my all-time favorite, like Tomb Raider game. Like I still like hold it up there as great as like the new remakes are, like in its own way. Yes, it's a very outdated and and a lot of things just wouldn't look as well, good now, but for the time that game was just so impactful to me personally that like, and it was awesome. Yeah. Having, like a female protagonist or whatever, the playing as a female character, and it wasn't just a crappy kids game that had a girl character, like it was a real full blown really good experience, and you're playing as a female. It was definitely unique at the time, and just a great game. And then like with Final Fantasy, like I've tried to get into a lot of RPG games, and I've kind of been hit or miss on a lot of them. But for whatever reason, that whole like materia system like made it interesting to me. Like I really liked how they, did the whole materia thing, and that was part of the reason why I enjoyed it. Like just the whole mixing of things, and it was a good game. I definitely think it it deserves to be on there too.
Well, it took storytelling to a new level. Being able to mix venture with computer graphics to tell a broader story. Because we kind of, the most memorable stories when it came to role-playing games, and people might argue with this, is a little bit more on Chrono Trigger than Final Fantasy 3. Like they both tell great stories, but Chrono Trigger, that story you could choose the ending depending on what you decided to do. But the story and the adventure of that game, it's just so good. It's such a classic, and we probably didn't have a bigger story like that until Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, Yeah,
because,
I was gonna say another good game that was like that totally would not hold up today, but like very very much in the same sense as Tomb Raider, that I like absolutely love and still to this day I praise, is Fade to Black, which was the sequel to what's it called, the game that we were talking about not too long ago that just got re-released for Dreamcast. Why can't I think of it? Crap. The Sega game. The Sega game.
It was a Sega published game developed?
Yeah, the from Sega Genesis. I can't think of it right now. The heck is it?
Not Voltrex or something. Not that.
Hold on. I'll be right.
one.
I'll get it. It's bugging me.
Wow, must be bugging him real bad if he has to go.
Right. Just in the middle of the recording.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's, I mean, and the other two games I haven't really played. Oh, he's back. So I can't really speak much on that.
Yeah, it was Flashback.
Oh,
Yeah.
Flashback. Now that depends on which Flashback, because Flashback did come to the Super Nintendo also.
It's Flashback, the one that was for Sega, the one that's coming back out for Dreamcast. That guy bought the rights to and re-released it for Dreamcast just recently.
Right. Flashback was for both systems then, because it was because it moved like almost like 4 frames per second. It was like really slow, but it was an adventure game. Yeah, because it came to Super Nintendo.
Oh, okay.
So that's
well,
why
no one ever talks about it on Super Nintendo.
I want to know. I think nobody really talks about it in general, and it's just probably, and this might be just me or in my area, is that I think it was just too slow, and it was a game we didn't really kind of process, because it's an adventure kind of game, but it's not point and click. It's just like you got.
No, it was a regular platforming game, like where it was side-scrolling platforming game, basically. But it was like, yeah, it was way ahead of its time for sure, because like nothing was doing that at the time. Like not in those, like, because the graphic style, I mean, it looks like something that someone made on like 360.
Well, you would think that with Flashback. Because when I look at Flashback, I always think of Prince of Persia, like on PC.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter, because like Fade to Black though is the sequel to it.
It's the sequel to it, yeah.
And that game like was so amazing, like what they did at that time. Like, I don't know if you've ever played it, but it's like it's a lot like Tomb Raider, but it was more like you're dealing with aliens and stuff like that, and it's all 3D, and like you're on this spaceship and you've got to try to like make your way through these like areas that have like I guess in a sense it was almost more like a Metal Gear Solid game, where you had to kind of like sneak, and you had to like kind of try to make your way through without being noticed in some areas and things like that. And so like if I don't know, it was an amazing game for its time, but it's like like to me it's one of those kind of like Tomb Raider that I hold like on a pedestal, because it just like at the time, like what it did was so unique, and like unfortunately nowadays it doesn't hold up. You know, the graphics and everything, it's kind of hard to play, but I think at that time it was so good.
Yeah, I think for some of us it was just a genre that we weren't into, and maybe I think maybe if we was more adventurous, but because we were kids, you know, we couldn't really like buy our games, so our parents had to buy the games, so we had to be very choosy on getting certain things. So. But I did buy Ranma Half for the Super Nintendo for $19.99, and I brought that game over Snatcher because I didn't have a Sega CD.
Why does that sound like something Ed would do?
It was in the white bin at KB Toy Store, and I love anime. So Konami was still my favorite company, and if I would have had a Sega CD, instead of buying the Ranma Half fighting game, I would have bought Snatcher.
Oh, jeez. Well, All right, so we're going to move on to the next news story. Congratulations to the 2018 Hall of Fame inductees. Can't wait to see some more Nintendo representation in there. We'll see it, but this comes from Nintendo Life. Charles Martinet, the voice of Mario, will be a playable character in the Switch version of Runner 3. You've almost definitely played as Mario, and you've probably poorly imitated his voice on a couple of occasions throughout your life, but now you can actually play as the man behind Mario's voice in what must be one of the weirdest but most wonderful cameos ever to exist. Runner 3 is scheduled to launch on the Switch on the 22nd of May, bringing the series' classic auto-running platforming goodness to the Switch for the first time. And the newly announced inclusion isn't actually as surprising as you might think. In previous installments from the series, Martinet starred as the narrator, lending his voice to a project with slightly fewer Mamma Mias. His character model looks really funny, though. It looks, it's just like, I mean, you know what he looks like, but it's like the cartoon version of him with like a sweater vest and some khaki pants. It's funny.
Wow.
It's really funny. So that's cool. That's a cool little, kind of inclusion cameo, I guess you would call it. Is it really a cameo though if you can play as him through the whole game? That's kinda...
it's a cameo. It's a cameo.
Okay, I'll give it to him. I'm tired. I don't feel like arguing with him. Man, are you guys gonna get Runner 3?
I think I'll wait till I see more and then see what the price is.
Yeah. I probably won't get it, to be honest with you, but still cool. Our last news story comes from Nintendo Today. Nintendo teams up with a major book publisher. Nintendo and major book publisher Random House have announced a partnership to bring children's books based on famous Nintendo characters. The books are in the works now, and the first ones will be released in the beginning of next year. Earlier this year, Random House and Nintendo launched a small pilot project where Random House published Mario and Zelda sticker books. Now they'll be publishing actual children's books based on Nintendo's famous characters. Here's what Nintendo said in a press release. This publishing partnership is an exciting way to bring the colorful worlds of Nintendo to young readers while encouraging creativity. We are always looking for ways to share our fun-loving characters with kids and families in unique ways.
AKA, nerds are going to be bum rushing to the bookstore to buy this, or it'll be ordered on Amazon real quick after the pre-orders drop.
Well, I'm trying to figure out though, because like at my son's book fair at school, they had a whole bunch of Nintendo Nintendo products and stuff there, including one that was like the Mario Brothers like comic, basically. Like it was a big thick book and it had a whole bunch of like Mario comics or something like that, like in a comic book form.
Probably from
like,
the
I wonder
Nintendo
who
Power.
made that. Oh, okay. Because there was a whole bunch of like Nintendo property like book stuff that
was it
that,
in manga form? Was it in manga form for some of them?
I think it might have been. I don't remember. That was a little while ago now. But yeah, I was surprised at all the like Nintendo products, that they had at the book fair. They had some really cool stuff. But I think that book, the one sticker book thing, may have been there too. Now that I think of it. But
yeah, I mean, people are going to buy these books. Depending on how many they're going to release and stuff, because a lot of people gonna be like, well, A, I'm buying it as a collector, B, I'm buying it for my child to read with them and get them into kind of like the video game world. But it's Nintendo said they're not just a entertainment company, that they want to partner with a lot of people and kind of license a lot of their characters out, and to me that's more money for them. So what I would love to see though is like the Mario Brothers get like the golden books treatment, where you had the little golden thing on the side. I would love to have that.
Oh,
like
yeah.
like the Legend of Zelda they have the golden thing with it's like all Triforce pieces on the side. That would be kind of cool with that.
Yeah.
So
I'd actually like to see even like more so like I would like to see them do a kids style, like not make it too violent, but like even I'd like to see like IDW or something comic book publisher like take on like a Zelda or something like that and do it in like a kids style, but still they could make it kind of gritty and not like overly violent or anything. But I'd love to see Zelda done in like a comic book form.
Well, I think because I think Zelda already has a manga style, but you want to see it in an American comic style, a Western comic style.
Yeah, I
could see IDW doing it because I think DC and Marvel wouldn't do it justice. I think IDW would do them fine, or Dark Horse.
Which IDW is owned by DC. It's just that's like where you go to do like side project stuff. Like they do the Turtles and the Walking Dead and like they do some stuff and then Batman a lot of times shows up in some of those comics because it's owned by DC. But
I wonder how the art styles would look for them, like, or if they westernize them.
Yeah, well, I would like to see it like kind of like similar to what Breath of the Wild is, but yet have it a little bit more gritty.
Because I could see like Metroid in a watercolor kind of style. But I would just need to see who the artist is and see how they do their story. Because I'm like, it would probably be like a six issue of that one story. It would be cool to do like 12 issues and then bind everything in a nice graphic novel. I would kind of love to see that.
Mm-hmm.
But I would just need to see how the artist, because to do a Western style take on Nintendo's characters, to do in the comic book, it's going to be who would do it justice and who would do the story. Who would do the story right that Nintendo would give its approval. And I agree with you. I think someone on IDW can do it.
Yeah, they seem to be really good at the at taking new ideas and stuff with the new stories and really selling them. Obviously a lot of people like Walking Dead and stuff like that already, so that kind of stuff sells itself, but they do have some really unique. I don't have enough money to get into comics as much as I'd like to be honest.
You can't spend $4 on a book.
Yeah, but it wouldn't just be one book. It would be like
per
15
month.
of them. Yeah, 15 of them per month. Yeah, but that's still $5 per.
You can spend $5.
Yeah, but 15 books though. 15 times 5 every month.
You just give up the $5 Taco Bell box.
No, but then I wouldn't be buying games anymore. Like I literally have no money to spend ever. So $5 is too much.
Look, you got Game Pass. You spend $10 on
that. So I actually have games I can play.
Yeah, so you can spend $5 on a book.
But it wouldn't just be one book.
Shoot. But look, by the time you even buy the book, it'll be gone because they'll probably have to do like 6 reissues. Everybody will be in the comic book store buying that mug. Don't forget, we got to fight the comic crowd.
I don't, because I got one really good comic book comic store by me that I can go to, and there's like almost never anyone there.
Wow. Then you blessed because we got 2 of them, and I gotta drive 30 minutes to get there. They be sold out. If I'm not there, if I don't go there at 10 o'clock a.m. in the morning, them books are gone every Wednesday.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess we do have a couple of places we can go, but the one that I go to is like strictly like one of the last just strictly just comic book store that just sells comics and like characters from the comic books, you know.
Is it in like walking distance?
No, not walking distance. It's by my work basically, so it's like maybe about a 5 minute drive.
Okay.
So, but yeah. This is turning into a truly nerd episode. We're talking comics.
We're on the network. That's it.
I know, but I'm just saying we're
on the network full of nerds.
we're going off the rails and talking about everything else.
To be fair, dude, there's no news because it's the 5 weeks before E3, and like, look, the Judges Week is what, next week, 2 weeks from now? And it's like stuff won't start leaking out until like 3 weeks from now. So like, look, we need to fill airtime, guys. This is a podcast. We need to fill it. Who cares? Deadpool 2 comes out soon, though. I'm very excited for that.
Yeah, me too.
Did you guys? Did you see the Celine Dion music video?
Yes, I did.
Well, I haven't. I seen the clip of it, like the clip art, you know, like, and I seen the video, but I haven't watched it yet.
You gotta watch it, man. It's so funny. Oh my gosh, it's so funny.
Because it's a female dancing it, and I
no, it's like, a male. That's a male dancer. I watched.
It's female.
I watched the behind the scenes thing. It's a male dancer. Yeah.
Oh, because well, he's good because he's dancing in some high heels.
Yeah.
And it was just like, oh wow, like okay, yeah, you do drag. Because you got the hips and everything. It's just doing the most.
I'm super excited too for Red Dead Redemption 2. Because like, have you watched the new
trailer?
Trailers for those?
Yeah. Thank you, Rockstar, for nothing. Moving on.
Well, nothing like you didn't like the trailers, or
Ed doesn't like Rockstar.
It's we're hyping out this whole trailer. Oh, it's another cutscene trailer that you shown last time. I'm like, your game comes out in October. We're not gonna see no gameplay till the game actually come out. You gonna get perfect 10s across the board because you got a blueprint of how you make your paint by numbers games. It's a prequel to a game that's
okay. Let's save it for later.
Well, and I personally, like, I don't really care that, like, this is one of the few games I don't care if I see gameplay right away because I know what it's gonna play like. Because it's
gonna play like Grand Theft Auto 5. What else do you need to know?
Exactly. So like the trailer, like, I like that they like kind of based it on the story and like more telling a story of like,
because they can't create nothing else.
Okay. Let's
and yeah, let's see how many people talk about Red Dead Revolver, the actual first game to the Red Dead series, released by Capcom.
Developed by Capcom, published by Rockstar.
No, yeah, Capcom published it.
No, Capcom developed it. Rockstar published it in the United States and Europe.
I thought they had Capcom's name on it.
It does, but Capcom developed it. That's why it's on there. Rockstar published it here.
I thought Capcom did it because I didn't see none of Rockstar's name on it. Oh, okay, but I'll take your word for it. Like you said, I'm not going to argue.
as the Rockstar fire burns in the belly where his Taco Bell is
fire and brimstone.
Because as soon as we end recording, Ed's going to Taco Bell to buy some of his $5 box.
No, I actually have Fridays today.
Oh,
TGI Fridays.
Fancy.
So I got food.
Yeah. But yeah. Anyways, I'm excited for a very few things this year, and it's kind of bumming me out. Which I guess this is. If any year's not going to excite me, I guess this is the year to not be excited for games since I'm not going to be playing very many soon. as the kid.
Well, and not to mention, you don't know what Microsoft's bringing really to the table yet, for sure.
Yeah.
So I think that, that's the thing is like, I have a feeling that there's going to be a lot to be excited about with them. But
yeah, I just meant in terms of like last year, I already knew like what I was going to be excited for in January, February. We knew Switch games were coming. We knew like I had so much to be excited for last year, and this year it's just like I was excited for God of War. It didn't really grab me. Celeste was good for a while until it got super frustrating. Like, I mean, Lightfall is probably the best thing that's happened this year. And the Switch games, like, as much as I love the Nintendo games, like Donkey Kong I've played before, Hyrule Warriors I've played before, Kirby is Kirby. Like, I want to know what's coming the second half of this year. Like, my most anticipated game is Shadow of the Tomb Raider, which is like, I mean, it was my most anticipated game of the year anyway, but like, that's all the way in September. Like, I don't have anything to be like where's the Fire Emblem stuff that I want to see? Where's the Pokemon, the Metroid?
Octopath Traveler in August. Like,
yeah, it's July actually. Let me whip up that calendar for you, Ed.
Right, because I need you to update the calendar because like 17,000 games got added over dates.
So
I don't know if you did it yet.
On the 4th was Donkey Kong, so that's already out. Upcoming in May, we have Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition, Mega Man Legacy Collection 1 and 2. And then in June, we have Sushi Strikers, Mario Tennis Aces, Wolfenstein 2. And then in July, we have Crash, Captain Toad, Octopath Traveler, and Mega Man Legacy Collection. Mega Man X
and Dark Souls 2.
Legacy. Well, we don't really know. That's probably going to be pushed to August, to be honest with you.
They said, was it June 29th or July 29th?
I think they just
gave it
summer.
a date.
I thought they just said summer.
Or because Wolfenstein 2 is, you just said it is what, in July? No, Wolfenstein 2 is in June.
Yeah, Wolfenstein's in June.
I thought they said they pushed Dark Souls 2 to July. And then Octopath Travelers is August.
No, Octopath Traveler's July. It comes out the same day as Captain Toad.
Oh, dang. I thought they pushed it to August.
Nope.
I wonder, what I'm probably thinking of, it was speculations that they was getting to August.
Maybe.
Because I thought it was just like Wolfenstein, Dark Souls, and then Octopath Traveler to August. So it was like a hit game for the next 3 months.
Yeah, Dark Souls is still labeled as May, so it hasn't been updated, I don't think, yet.
Yeah.
Oh, because I know they announced a delay.
Yeah, I know they announced a delay, but
they didn't give it another day.
Yeah, so it still says May online. Like, it's still not. They haven't updated it because no one knows for sure yet. Because
they had to move also the test day for Switch. So yeah. I think they're waiting for them to get the official date for that, and then we'll get the official. Because I just thought Dark Souls got moved to July, and everything.
I could see July. It. Yeah, I could see it coming out in July. I think that would be a good month to do it, but
right. And that's why I thought Octopath Traveler was in August, because like they didn't really have a big game for July. But when Dark Souls got moved, I'm just like, well, that actually fits for Dark Souls to be coming out in July because it's a summer game to travel with, and then you got another big role playing game to itself in August. So
I always like think that Octopath Traveler should be coming out in October, just because.
Oh shoot! There's just too much.
Just because October.
Oh
yeah. It just
No, because Red Dead is taking over October.
Yeah, nobody wants to get in the way of Red Dead and Call of Duty in October.
Yeah.
I mean, I
don't know.
I almost think like Rise of the Tomb Raider is coming out super late. I wish that would come out in the summer or next spring.
they might actually have to push. Well, the thing about it is they can't put Shadow close to where Spider-Man is at.
It's coming out a week before Spider-Man.
Oh,
That's the problem. Well, not the problem, but that's what I think is the problem.
Look, Corey, we're gonna have to fix this list.
Hey, you know what? I made the list, but I didn't, make the list. I just wrote it down when I saw it. I was like, yeah.
Look, we just gotta update it because like we don't even know when Crackdown 3 is. The Sea of Thieves stuff is coming in the summer. Yeah, we don't know what Microsoft is bringing in. Who knows what Namco Bandai and Square is bringing to Xbox later on in the year, like Code Vein. I don't know when that's coming out. Like they got to give us some answers at E3. And I'm not so much worried about Sony because pretty much everything they're showing is going to be for 2019. Last of Us 2 is not coming out.
No, they've already got their big 2 games for the year. They don't need anything else, especially because of their third-party support. So.
Yeah. And then that Media Molecule might be the last game. Dreamers, that might be the last one.
Dreams comes out sometime soon. Like what? Like I don't know. That game's gonna be something really. I don't know.
Well, and isn't Detroit Becoming Human or whatever? Isn't that coming out still this year?
That's this month. That's in 2 more weeks.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Didn't you check the Nerds Gone Platinum new banner for the Facebook group, Jesse? Gosh.
I still haven't played the demo yet. I need to play it, but I might take it down because I am gonna buy the game. Like, because I was doing Detroit. I was gonna wait for Detroit over God of War, but I'm just like, well, I gotta get it because, well, for certain reasons. But I'm looking more forward to Detroit than I am, and it gained a lot of people's interest, which is kind of, well, I know this is a Nintendo show, because of all the scandal stuff. A lot of people were scared of not buying the game, and then people played the demo. Now everybody's interest is high of getting it.
Well, there's a movie I actually was watching last night on Netflix. Like, there's an original movie that's basically like a lot, like it's very similar to the storyline of Detroit Becoming Human. Yeah, it's like along the same lines where it's like about this dude like they're trying to figure out these murders where you can watch like replays of people's deaths and all that, like through their eyes and through all the people in the room's eyes. Like they can like it's almost like everyone's brain is connected to this like massive computer that saves what everyone sees. And then there's this chick who has the ability to hack in, and she can actually change what you see and erase it and change it to something else. So like, let's say you cheated on someone with your wife, like she can erase that whole entire thing happening and then like take snippets of other experiences you've had and make up a fake new one to cover that up. And so then if your wife was to ever read your mind or whatever, she'd never see that happening. So it's like it's what's happening is people are getting murdered, and when they go back to watch the footage like of the person who murders them, it doesn't make any sense, and it's always the same thing.
It's edited.
And so is all edited. So it's like,
that's kind of way different to become human.
Well, but it's the whole thing with that. I mean, it's the same where they're like trying to watch the how a person died and like replays of things and try to figure it out and solve the murders.
With Detroit Become Human, it's just like you gather the clues, and then with all the clues and everything that you have, then when it gets to that part, whatever you have will determine kind of like the outcome in a sense. But I understand where you're going, because at first it sounded like, okay, this is another take on Blade Runner, but then when you talked about the memories, I'm just like okay, now it's different.
Yeah, it's called Anon or whatever, ANON. it was pretty good.
And,
I liked it. Yeah, but it just kind of like just reminded me of like what I know of Detroit Becoming Human, the whole like replaying stuff and trying to figure out, because in a sense they're still doing the same thing. Like they have a fake visuals, and so they've got to find clues elsewhere to try to piece it together and find out what really happened, so like it's kind of the same in a sense that it's like they have to go to other means to try to find clues to try to figure it out. So but
yeah, but we'll see how that game goes. I'm interested because I like a good thriller, a good mystery, and like Detroit Become Human is like up my alley. So, but we'll see. But back to you, Corey. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just I'm looking at these logos. That was my project for the day, was remaking all the logos for the shows. So, and then I realized I forgot 2 more. So like that's what I just did. I just redid the movie commentaries one, which we need to get back to.
Yeah, I know.
I was thinking about that yesterday.
I might. I know we got to do the second one, right? We got to do the second movie.
Yeah.
The second and third movie, but I don't know. It'll be up to you guys if you want to do just like not.
Oh, we can't stop at 2. We have to do 3 also.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. But I'm like doing a separate show to connect with Street Fighter's 30th anniversary. So watching the Jean-Claude Van Damme Street Fighter movie, or watching the animated Street Fighter 2 movie.
Jeez.
But I'm more for the Jean-Claude Van Damme one, so I could just laugh at the watching that movie as a kid, be like, oh, this was good, and then watching Mortal Kombat and how Mortal Kombat was so much better, and then kind of like watching these movies now, just be like the 90s, because Street Fighter 2 has not aged well, but the animated movie of Street Fighter 2 is real good.
Yeah. I've never seen Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, you're in for a right. You'll enjoy Mortal Kombat, but you'll laugh at the goofiness of Street Fighter 2 of Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah, I used to even watch the Mortal Kombat TV show. Like, remember the live action TV show that they used to have?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen most of the Street Fighter movie. I don't know if I've ever finished it, because I know I've seen it, but not the whole thing. I don't think.
Wow, Juliet.
But yeah, the Mortal Kombat movies, I still like those. But I also really like the Spawn movie. So even with how cheesy that kind of got to at times.
Yeah, the Spawn movie was good. It was okay.
Yeah.
So.
Did you?
Yeah, the dream is to watch one of those movies that I had on that list that I gave to you, Ed.
Oh,
with Corey, and just see his reaction.
And literally laugh. We might have to watch The Killer Condom, cause that movie was 700% bunkers. It was good, but it was bunkers as ever. And I was just gave in enjoyment and laughter. And
yeah,
I think once you watch Wolfcott, Jesse, we'll have to discuss, because that movie was kind of bunkers too.
Yeah.
But I was just like, this goofiness is just amazing, literally amazing. Yeah, we still gotta watch like the Mario Brothers movies and stuff like that.
Yeah, that too. That would be fun to watch.
California.
Speaking of fun to watch, I think we're going to wrap up this episode of Nintendo Pow Block.
Yes.
Because we're hitting the hour and a half mark, and it's like, well, yeah. Anyways, this has been Nintendo Pow Block, sort of Nintendo Pow Block today. Some Nintendo stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Nintendo Pow Wow.
Yeah. Yep. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, you can find Pow Block every Tuesday and Friday at 7 a.m. Eastern Time here on youtube.com/NGRradio and ngrradio.com/Nintendo Pow Block. as well as your podcast service of choice. Like, subscribe, and share. Rate us, comment, all that good stuff. Send us your questions at nintendopowblock@gmail.com. I was a little unprepared today, so I'm sorry. That we'll get to your questions next time or next week, depending on how we're recording. But yeah, let's see what else. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at NGR Pow Block. Download our family of shows as well as Nintendo Pow Block. We got Arsenal X, we got Nerds Gone Platinum, Nerds Gone Rogue, World 1-1. And check out our plethora of other content, like our Let's Play shows like Squad Goals and Royale with Cheese and Pod and Play. Our Nindy Showcase is coming up, so make sure you subscribe for that. Coming up in June, late June. So we still got a couple episodes left of Pod and Play. We've got Hellblade and Rise of the Tomb Raider coming up. So, yeah, Jesse, where can we find you?
You can find me on Twitter at @sub_humanist.
Jesse added me on Snapchat today.
Oh yeah, you can. I'm also on Snapchat if you really want to add me there too. I'm just subhumanist without any thing in between. So.
Ed?
Yeah, I don't use it that much. I just I'm like, you know what? I logged into it. My wife just recently went on it because with the whole, the surrogacy stuff and all that, like just went on it to do pictures with the mom that's of the child and stuff. So
a mom to be.
Yeah.
Nice. Ed, where can we find you?
You guys can find me on Twitter at ThatRetroCode, and you can check out my podcast, Optional Opinion, on SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play, TuneIn, and other podcast apps.
Nice. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram and Snapchat at CorianHD if you want to follow me there. I don't ever use it either, but you can still don't send me any junk pics. I don't want any of that. Yeah, please don't. You can find me on a plethora of other content here on Nerds Gone Rogue, including our flagship podcast, NGR Radio, and Arsenal X, and a few other things as well. Well, according to our logos, like 19 other things.
Right.
Oh, man. Dude, I'm so happy that I got those done today. Oh, all that work done. Worthless work, but not work that needs to be done, but
don't worry, give them 3 months, everybody. It'll change again.
No, it won't. Nope, because these logos are 4K ready, so suck it. I put them all in 4K. The file size, they're so big for an image.
Oh wow.
I'm just like, I guess that makes sense.
Like the Xbox One enhancements, like 100G.
Yeah. If you have an Xbox One X, you can enable HDR support to get them darker blacks and I don't know how that works.
Satan.
Switch port.
That's the work of Satan.
Switch port coming at a later date.
Right.
But anyways, like, subscribe, and share. Check us out on YouTube, and yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this Nintendo Pow Block, I guess you could say, almost. But yeah, thanks for watching, and until next time, we love you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.